Okay, well, hello everybody. Hope everybody's fine. Happy New Year to you. It's a beautiful day here in Cardiff, although it seems though there's a little bit of rain at the airport. I'm just looking out of my window here in XPD Towers, and yeah, it's blue skies and few cloud, which is very much what we can see here. But the airport's 12, 15 miles away from where I live, so there could be a little bit of rain over there. Let's just take a quick glance outside. Ah, yes. I mean, I live in kind of. I'll show you which direction. If I can do this, no, maybe this even. Yeah. I live in, and I'll show you if I can find. Right. So there is a Wembo TV mast. Yeah. There's Wembo television mast, and I live just kind of down the hill a little bit, so which is approximately 15 miles away from the airport. So where I am, I can see that nice blue sky, uh, and then we've got the Bristol Channel here. So yeah, there could well be rain at Cardiff Airport. Who knows? Anyway, my plan today is to fly to Amsterdam. I hope you can hear me okay, and so obviously that's one of the questions I will ask, is whether you can hear me okay. If so, just put it in the chat there, and you know, we will progress, as they say. We will progress. I just want to do one little thing. I'm not quite sure whether I can do it from here. Yes, I can. Let me just put this down here a second. Oh dear, dear, dear. That's not what I wanted at all. What I wanted, get rid of that. What I wanted, it was the sound down here. Cancel, shut down Steam. I hate it when you get things that suddenly work of their own volition. You don't want them to, but they do. Let's just open the volume mixer, please. Yep, everything's good there. So hopefully you can hear me well. I sound okay. I'm coming across nice and loud. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a full flight. We're going from Amsterdam to, we're going from Cardiff to Amsterdam. I've got the, oh dear, dear, dear. I've got the sim brief up. Okay, so I created the flight plan earlier, as you can see, from Cardiff to Amsterdam. We're going as Ryanair 2302 in the Zibo 738. Airtime is about an hour and 2 minutes. We'll be flying at 23,000 feet. And it's a Brecon 1 Alpha departure to Amsterdam runway 18 right. Payload and cargo is limited by the maximum zero fuel weight, so payload is 19,000 kilos with no cargo, and that's really because we've got 189 passengers, and because of that we're a little bit heavy with passengers, but that's all. So there's the sim brief plan, and I saw something the other day on YouTube or Facebook, I'm not quite sure. Somebody was saying about what about sim charts, Navigraph charts? Well, what you do, you create your flight plan through SimBrief, and then you go to import into charts, and what you end up with is your flight plan in Navigraph charts. Here we go. And you can do everything you want to do here. So like airports, so hide that, airports, so Cardiff, if I want to look at the SID departure, it's a Brecon 1 Alpha departure from runway 30, so we can put that into the charts there, into the flight plan, and that's what you can see. Okay, probably what I will do, and we'll see whether there's ATC about, is that once I get in the turn here, I'll probably go direct Lexi rather than going all the way up to Brecon. A lot depends on what's happening in the area. Okay, so I think we'll make a start. Going back to SimBrief, of course, we need to get this into into the aircraft, and the simple way is by using the downloader. Now I've already done this once, but I'll just show you. So when you create your plan, the SimBrief downloader will open. It won't open like this, but it'll open up and it'll say, I'll show you exactly how it will open up. It will open up like that. When you create the plan, this will open, this dialog box here will open, and it says a file already exists, do you want to overwrite it? Yes, we want to overwrite it because the previous file was for a different flight. So we just say yes, close that because that's immaterial, and the flight plan has been transported into the X-Plane Zibo FMS output folder. You don't need to worry where it goes, it just goes there once you've sorted it out. Okay, so I think we'll start sorting the aircraft out. So I'm just going to move this over here, and once again I just need to check that you can, all you guys can hear me. So if anybody's listening, 1209 new update. Yeah, this is 1209 by the way, TW. I've already done that. The updates is so fast and furious. 1209 is really it's about the HUD, and I don't like using the HUD, so I don't even have it identified there, because you set that up in your EFB over here under settings, but I haven't done that because I never use the HUD. I think HUDs should only be used in military aircraft and not civilian aircraft, but that's just me, that's my personal preference. Anyway, we might have a look at it. So really we need to start getting the aircraft set up. So we'll start the ground crew, and I'll look at ground services and connect the GPU and the air supply unit as well. Don't need to extend the stairs. What I do need is airside services here. Go to page 2. Load everything from the flight plan, please. So it's put everything there from the flight plan which we created in SimBrief. Activate that, and we'll go back, and it's starting to fuel up. Well, that's the fuel that's already in the aircraft, so the fuel truck will turn up and they'll sort that out. Okay, so let's just go back there. Everything's gone quiet in the back for some reason. Oh, maybe the crew's finished. I tell you what, we'll leave that open, then we'll hear when the passengers start getting on board. Alright, okay, let's get some power on the aircraft. So let's just go down here. Yeah, there we go, starting refueling. Okay. Come over here. Turn these on. Might as well turn those on now.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Thank you. We've put the hydraulics on. Put the packs on for the time being, just so that the people are comfortable when they do get on board. Put our beacon light on. Yeah. Okay, your damper will not come on just yet. Oops. Set the IRS. Okay, IRS is set. There's the master caution there. Okay. Why have we no power here? I put the battery on, did I? Yeah, of course I did. For some reason they disconnected. There we go. There's ground power now. Right. Let's go to the FMC and start planning. Position initialization, next page, left, there we go. Previous page, set the IRS, marvellous. Alright, that's that good. Flight plan request. Can you hear the aircraft, TW? Pretty sure you can. So we load the flight plan. Activate. Always activate. Hit the yellow button. Okay. Yeah. Perf initialization. Request. And load. That's loading all the data from the flight plan. I'll put 5 in the plan, and we've got 5.6. Put 1 for reserves, which is more than enough. Execute that. Yeah. Departure. Runway 30, Brecon 1 Alpha. Arrival is 18 right, and it's a red for 1 Alpha arrival. Okay, passengers are boarding by the signs of it. We'll execute that. Let's go back to legs. Yeah, route data. We'll request upper winds now. What's the winds? Load those. Execute. And there we have the upper wind. Very calm actually today. Very calm over the North Sea. Go to VNAV. Forecast for the descent winds. There we go, there's our descent winds, which are a little bit higher than our cruise, but you know, 15 knots, that's fine. And there we go, I think that's more or less everything, although I just want to check M1 limit, so 45, takeoff, flaps 5. 140, 142, 147, our CG will be 5, so let's just check that. Perfect. Runway wind, okay. Let's just go back to sim briefing. Let's have a look. Departure airport details. VFR greater than 10 kilometers. METAR is saying that wind is 290 at 6 knots. 290/6. That's good. Takeoff speeds will be deleted, always does that. Let's go back. 140, 142, 147, and also the runway is dry, so that's good. Okay. One thing I'm not... There we go, flight level 230 has been put in as well. I just wanted to make sure that that was in there, so that's good. I think we can configure the aircraft a little bit more. So course out of here is 301. We'll go backwards for that, might as well. It's easier. 301. Just close this. There we go. There's captain briefing there. Okay, everything's okay. I think it's 6,000 on departure. Whoops. Then it'll be 301. Flight director on. I think we're good. I think we can start our APU and really get moving. Alright, start the APU. So packs off. APU bleed on. Low oil pressure light is on. APU will start going up. At the same time, let's call for pushback. Delete, there we go. So push back to there. I think we'll go into the cul-de-sac rather than.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
APU is coming down. The blue lights will come on now in a moment. Then we can turn over to APU Gen. Just waiting for the blue light. There we go. Switch over, both sides. Your damper can now go on.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
We'll just wait for a tow. Yeah. Like direct to both sides. We'll have a weather on this side, I think.
Welcome on board this Ryanair flight. May we have your attention while we point out some of the safety features on this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Please remove headphones during this demonstration. There are 8 emergency exits, each marked with a red exit sign. Four-path markings along the cabin aisle will illuminate in darkness.
ECAS is on.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
4 main doors, 2 at the front of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right, and
230. Landing altitude is about 50 feet. It's a bit more at Amsterdam. Need to check one thing here because this has caught me out a couple of times.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Please wait.
Adults traveling with young children, please attend to your own mask first. Your life jacket.
Collecting global scenery runways. Done.
Done. Right, thank you. Just let's do this. Yeah, make sure the chocks are off because that will always cause problems with that. Okay, release brake, he said.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Start engine 2. Oops. Okay, here we go. When we get to 25% N2, we can put in the fuel. There we go. Engine 2 starting. The engine start. Let's put the remaining fuel on and start engine 1. He's loud. I thought I closed the door. I did close the door. Can you imagine? %, M1, N2 rather. There we go. Fuel in. Wait for switchover. There we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set parking brake. Okay.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Both engines running stably. So APU bleed off, packs on, and APU off. Pitot heat on. We'll put that on. Everything's good across the board. No lights. No warning lights. Excellent. Disconnect tow. So from the beginning of this stream until now, ready to taxi has taken 21 minutes. So that was with configuring the FMC and everything. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty slick. Okay.
Tow is disconnected. A bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight. Thank
you very much. I just need to check my QNH, which I haven't done. QNH is 1004. There we go, 1004, that's done. And let's taxi out of here, I think. Armed, flaps done. Well on, logo. Let's get all those on. Okay.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Will do. Thank you very much. And we'll have coffee in about 30 minutes, if that's okay. Yeah. Alright, so taxiing down to runway 30. It's a beautiful day. Weather is absolutely perfect for flying. Really nice. And you know, once again, like I said, what was it? 21 minutes from start of the stream to pushback completion. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so just have a quick look around here. Both flight directors are on. We will set auto throttle, LNAV and VNAV at the hold, so we don't have to worry about that on our departure, and we can concentrate on flying the aircraft until such time as we go on to auto flight. Okay, so as long as I've been flying Boeing aircraft, I did not realise that you could do that you could set those things before you actually depart, which really lessens the workload. Workload goes right down. For those of you watching at the moment, please give me a thumbs up, share the video if you can. That helps me, helps the algorithm. YouTube loves that, loves comments as well. If you want to put a comment on there, then fine, please do so. The algorithm loves it, and it helps the channel as well. Okay, just to remind you, my channels are demonetized, so I don't earn any money off YouTube. I don't want to earn any money off YouTube because when you do monetize, they put adverts in everywhere, and that's not good for your viewing. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up if you can, which helps the algorithm, pushes the video out to more people. Oh, I need to get my feet on the pedals for the brakes, and here we go. Alright, so we get on the runway. There's nobody around, I know that. Here we are on the runway. Nice turnout there. So let's set speed to about 180, which is above V2. Auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV, ready for when they're selected but they're not armed. So 40% we want. Stable, 40% stable, N1. You'll see the throttles move automatically. There they are. I'm not doing that. I wish I could slave that to my actual thrustmaster. So the throttles would move on the thrustmaster, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. All right, here we go. 80 knots. One third of the runway. V1. Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up.
$400.
400 feet. And the flight director is alive. So
1,000.
1,000 feet, flying to the director. Beautiful departure. Oh, beautiful. Now, we might as well say this now, huh? I mean, let's get this out of the way. The other day I used XMViro and it was awful, but look at this. The weather here with default clouds is just superb. And just to let you know, I am flying this with a thrustmaster side stick, Airbus side stick, and I'm just literally flying this with my thumb and forefinger. It's so precise now. It flies beautifully. Let me just get back onto the director. A little bit high. There we go. I'll start my turn. Some flaps up. Turn. AP now. Flaps up. Fully up. Gear locked. Logo off. Wheel well off.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. I did forget to put my landing lights on. Oops. There we go. We'll put landing lights on now. To 150. I'm in the turn. There's no traffic about, so let's go direct to next page. Lexi. There we go. We'll go direct Lexi, and you can see the FMC there. We're on standard and climbing to 150. There's little point going all the way up to Brecon. So, nice departure, not bad at all, on our way down to Amsterdam. I've got my dog at the side of me, he's asleep here in the cockpit. Flight time is just a little under an hour, or a little over an hour, saying an hour and 2 minutes I think. Hopefully around about that time. The weather's perfect. I've got a little bit of a crosswind of 20 knots, which shouldn't do me any harm. So I don't know who's watching, but if you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. Also, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, please. Share the video, and like I say, the algorithm likes that, and the more shares I get, the more likes I get and comments, the video will get pushed out to other people. What scenery? I'm using auto for XP is what I'm using. As for Amsterdam itself, I think I'm using Aerosoft probably. I'd have to go in and check, but yeah. Arrivals runway 18 right on a red for 1 Alpha arrival. So it should be fun with a huge taxi. Obviously, there's always massive taxis at Amsterdam. Let's have a look outside. Yeah, I was just going to say actually that I'm using Sim Heaven as it is. You just saw an external shot, so I use Auto for XP because I've got lots of hard drive space, and Sim Heaven. The auto, I have trouble with auto. It doesn't work too good for me. We'll put seatbelts to auto, and we can take the wing lights off, and we'll take the landing lights off now. Okay. Everything's looking good. Packs are auto, yeah. APU bleed is off. We're good. We're good. Might be a bit loud now, but the auto is good, but if you fly on VATSIM like I do,
1,000 to go.
although I'm not on VATSIM today, when you're on VATSIM, because of you get delays with loading of the scenery in, and with that delay, you'll get kicked off of VATSIM. You'll get disconnected from VATSIM. So I don't use auto for that reason. I haven't got Visual XP as yet. I will be getting it to give it a go. Although, after the XEnviro experiment this week, I'm pretty loath to put on anything that's going to mess with X-Plane shaders or stuff like that. I've seen a few videos of it. It looks very good. I'm a little bit on the fence when it comes to enhancements, weather enhancements for X-Plane 12, because the clouds in X-Plane 12 are quite superb and getting better with every release. I mean, this is 1209 now, X-Plane 1209, and they've done more work on the clouds and the weather, and they will continue to do so as well. Yeah, I mean, basically X-Plane 12 out of the box now with all the latest updates is pretty superb from when it first came out. It's fine, you know. I mean, what can I say? I mean, that looks really good. I love the shadows, the cloud shadows on the ground. We're just going across the Bristol Channel now, and that weather looks fine. There's a Severn Bridge under there. That's the second Severn Bridge. I was going to say the new one, but it was opened in 1999. I'm going to say 1999. It might have been later. I'm going to have to check that now. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to Google it. Ah, there we go. It was opened in 1996, the second Severn crossing. So, earlier than I thought, 3 years earlier. I thought it was 99, but it was 1996. I remember it opening, because we only had the one bridge across the Bristol Channel, so they had to open up the second one because of traffic. There was too much traffic. Volume was great. 1209 is bug fixes, but also they've done some work on the clouds. They're always working on the clouds. HC Pegasus, hi Wycliffe, interested in knowing your thoughts on MSFS via X-Plane. good reasons to consider X-Plane over MSF. Just treated myself to a high-end PC to use for flying and driving simulators. Right, HC Pegasus. Here I'm not going to say which is better, but I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay, my personal opinion. All right. Microsoft Flight Simulator looks fantastic. Out of the box, it looks fantastic. They use this clever thing of streaming scenery in, photogrammetry scenery, and it looks great. Don't get me wrong. Personally, I don't like many aspects of it, such as the menu system. They have this crazy menu bar that's on the screen, which disappears, but as soon as you move your mouse, it will reappear. It was basically designed for Xbox as opposed to a PC. So, you know, there are things about the menu system that I don't like. The camera system is absolutely impossible to get your head around. Those people who have, congratulations, well done to them. I think it's a dog's dinner of a camera system. Okay. And the other thing I don't like about it is when you're in an external view and you pan around your aircraft, it's the way the clouds move and look. It's like the focal point is somewhere ahead of you, kind of thing. It's weird. I can't explain it, but it looks fantastic out of the box. And at the moment, there are lots of developers jumping on the bandwagon because they think they can earn money out of it. Okay, and they will earn money in the short term. X-Plane out of the box. X-Plane 12 out of the box looks fantastic. The flight model is far superior to MSFS, although some people say, oh, flight model doesn't matter. It does. This aircraft, the Zibo 737-800, is free and is better than the PMDG 73 by a long way. This is a free aircraft and it's absolutely superb. It looks absolutely amazing. I use Auto for XP for my scenery, ground scenery, which is free. I also use something like Sim Heaven, which is for objects, which is free. I mean, there are aircraft you can pay for, and there are some fantastic aircraft. All the towless aircraft. The Airbus A319, A320, A340, absolutely incredible aircraft. I think Reconay said it, for me MSFS is like playing a game on a console in a shopping mall, and yeah, he might be right. And Reconay uses Orbex for UK. I've used Orbex for UK as well, which is absolutely superb. It is expensive and it uses a lot of gigabytes of space, but it is good, and it's been colour matched through, you know, it's been what they call colour corrected throughout the whole country, so you don't have odd shades of colour. It does look superb, no two ways about it. The fidelity of aircraft in X-Plane is just far superior as far as I'm concerned, but that's a personal opinion. I've used X-Plane since X-Plane 10, and I just think for me it's better. So that's my honest opinion. But what I will say is you can try X-Plane 12 for free. You can download it and try a free demo. You can't do that with MSFS. So if you wanted to try MSFS, you'd have to buy it, and I think that is a disadvantage for a lot of simulators, whereby you have to buy them before you can actually try them. But with X-Plane, you can download it, you can try it for free. There's the latest version of X-Plane 12 as well. So, P3D, I never flew it because it was the old FSX kernel and the old FSX programming, so I never flew it. I didn't want to, so I didn't bother with that. I know that sounds a bit snobbish, but I'm an X-Plane man. What can I say? I can't help it. So there's a few of you watching now. Could you please just hit the thumbs up? You know, unless you're watching on your phone, I don't know whether you can do it on your mobile. Just hit the thumbs up, all right? Which is would be helpful for me, if nothing else. All right. Cheers, guys. Okay. What? I'm going to fall in love with P3D? I don't think so. Right. In a moment or two, I'm going to have to take a break away from the PC for like 2 to 3 minutes because I need to check on something. I'm cooking chili downstairs, so I might have to check.
1,000 to go.
Okay, we're coming up on top of climb, which is good. Maybe I need to do a bit of no, back home. I zoomed in too much then. Let's come out. Where am I? Oh, we're just over Thatcham. We're still in the UK. We're still in the UK. Which map am I using? I'll tell you what, we'll use IFR High. Got a bit of turbulence here. Let's have a look. Tailwind, so that's not a problem. Shouldn't be a problem anyway. A bit of cloud. That's alright. Okay, all settled down now then. Reason. Pegasus, yeah. I don't get it through Steam, and the reason why I say that is because any updates for it, you will have to wait for them. So, like, I bought it direct from Xplane, Xplane.com, Xplane.com. I bought it direct from Xplane.com, and so therefore you get the updates. When there's an update, you get it immediately. If you're with Steam and there's an update, you might have to wait a couple of weeks for Steam to put it up there. So if I was you, I'd just get it direct from Xplane.com. I'll give you the link in a moment. You may have seen it crash if, for example, I was using a beta of the 737. If I was doing some testing or something. also you might have seen crashes when I had my old PC. With the new PC here, it's very rare that I have a crash. The other occasions that it might crash is if I've been using a beta version, and there's been a conflict, a plug-in conflict or something. It's not a common thing, regardless of what ASMR Twonk says. And there's crashes in MSFS as well. Hi Emma, how are you? I am well. I'm cooking a chili. Got a big pot of chili in the oven, which I can smell. I've just finished a glass of cider, and now I'm here entertaining SAMR Twonk. What more can I say? I think actually ASMR Twonk, you've said a word there that actually shows, just how ill-informed you are, because you said game, and this isn't a game. So if that's the best you can come up with, I suggest you leave. Reach top of climb, we've got a ways to go. I tell you, my chili is the best, Emma. It is the best. They're really good. Here we go. Beat me to it, Emma. I was just going to say, if that's the case, why is X-Plane approved and certified by the FAA as a simulator? Yes, Pegasus, it is VR compatible, but you've got to make a choice about VR. I won't use VR because I don't think the resolution is good enough. I've yet to see something where you've got really good resolution. Once that happens, then maybe I will get a VR headset. But sorry, Twonk. Hi Bob, how are you? Are you okay? Everything's good, thank you. Happy New Year to you. I think I'm going to have a look at my approach. I'll sort that out in a minute. Right, so let's just go to Navigraph charts here. Hide that. Dear airports. Amsterdam. Approach. Start. We're on a red for 1 Alpha, aren't we? We are indeed. Let's have a look. So just to no, picked up the wrong thing there. Just to show you here, put this into Navigraph. I'm going to be on a red for 1 Alpha arrival, so you can see it here. I've transposed the chart over my route. Where's my aircraft? So there I am. So I'm going to be on the red for 1 Alpha arrival. I've got to arrive at Sugol at a maximum of 250 knots, flight level 100 to 7,000, or as instructed by ATC. Well, I'm not flying online, so I will sort that out myself. Okay, and the approach is 18 right, ILS 18 right. There. We'll put that on. It's a strange approach. So from Sugal, I'm hoping I can go to AM 241 rather than all the way in and turning left 317 degrees. We'll see. We'll see what the FMC gives us. We'll have a look at that now. In fact, so let's have a look. It's going to take me from Sugal to AM 621. So let's have a look. AM 621. Alright, so I'm going from Sugal to there. That is a tight turn and short. So probably I might vector myself to Pevos or even AM 242. Yeah, I think I'll go Sugal, AM 242, Pevos, and then in. We'll see. So what was it I said? Salute Sugal, AM 242. Okay, then Pevos. Okay, execute. 621 into there. Execute. Yeah, brilliant. So Sugal, AM 242, then Pevos, AM 621. Fabulous. Fabulous. So that's that sorted out. Flap speed is going to be 149. That's going to be a bit fast. 154. 147. We'll go flaps. We'll try that. And it's going to be 11010. So let's put that in. 11010. One 010, and the course will be 182. So let's just sort this out a second. 182. Hard to read that in the sun. Oops. 182. Crack-a-lackin'. Alright, that's all that sorted out, I think. Yeah, just show you here on the plan. So Sugal to Alpha Mike 242, Pevos, AM 621, in. Perfect. I mean, if I really wanted to build it, I could have gone AM 240 and then followed it all the way around. But you know, no need for that. No need for that at all. So put that back over here. Okay, so what's being said here now? When you say graphical issues, what are we on about now? Let me read back. Right, well, I'm on got 32 gig of RAM. I'm on a 4090, and no issues really graphically. I mean, when people say, "Oh, it's graphically it's inferior," I don't know what they're on about. The only thing that really messes with my head is the shadows, the shadow lines, but that can be sorted. There's a tweak for that. Q8 Pilot has got that tweak on his site. It does work. It's just that I haven't done it. There are lots of tweaks that you can mess around with in the registry. Who wants to mess around in the registry? Not many of us. The i9 processor is a really great processor, but it's not the best processor for flight simulation. The i9 is brilliant if you're doing video editing and stuff like that, but for flight simulation, it's not the best. A good top end i7 is equally, is really what you need to be looking at. On my system, X-Plane is constant on full settings, 30 FPS upwards at EGLL. Yeah, I mean, my FPS is in the high 50s, 60s. So. I got an M1, and it low key runs just as well. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's have a look. Does not give up people. SAMR Twonk is exactly as his name says, a twonk. And he's just a troll who comes here and tries to mess with people. Like I say, if it's the best you can do, and obviously, you know what they say, don't you? A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Okay, we're coming up to Redford. I'm not near my top of descent. Oh, just over 40 miles to go, so that's a lot sooner than I thought. What we'll do, we'll put it straight down to 2000. There's no point doing step reduction, we'll just put it to 2000. It will manage itself. Okay. No, actually, Twonk, we don't get wet about it. It's because you're saying silly things. That's what's annoying. Why bother? You've got an X-Plane developer, a number of other people, and you're still saying, "Oh, you're wrong." Well, oops, and that's what happens. Oh, come on, there's 12 people here watching, and there's only one thumbs up. So come on, give me a thumbs up, guys. And I'm working my butt off here for you. Just it takes a second to click on the thumbs up. Just 1 second. Not even that. Half a second. My chili is smelling good, Emma. It really is smelling good. I'm looking forward to that this evening. String bean, good grief. Yeah. Maybe all the people who are on MS, the people who got Xboxes for Christmas, I don't know, and I don't really care. I mean, it's a bit of a nonsense, you know, when you look at VATSIM stats, not Steam. Steam is, you know, not reliable at all for giving you stats. But, you know, oops. Okay, let's nix this here. This is VATSpy, okay? This is VATSpy. So on VATSpy at the moment, there's 1,697 total connections, 1,436 pilots, 114 controllers, 81 agencies, you don't need to bother about that, and 66 observers. Alright? Now, obviously, I can't tell which of these is MSFS or X-Plane, but, you know, it doesn't really matter how many people are flying what. What matters is that people are flying. That's all that matters as far as I'm concerned. So, you know. Mike Oxshort, how are you, Mike? Nice to see you. Yeah, no worries, Emma. I'll be around later on this evening, no doubt. You take care. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Exactly. It doesn't really matter. Just fly what you want and be happy with it. I'm happy with mine. Anyway, we're coming into some bad weather here. As we can see, almost at top of descent. Oh, we got some rain. Yeah, we're gonna go across here and then down onto the runway. Nice, nice, nice. Top of descent's 20 miles. I don't think so. I don't think market share is important. And the thing is, Microsoft has always had the market share. You know, so has always had the bulk of it. For me, you know, it's my simulator. Let's have a look. See what's going on here. Oof. Clearly Amsterdam is having the weather that we've had here in the UK. I need to turn some lights on, I think. Let's get some. Get those seatbelts on, I think. Brakes. Three brakes set. Wing lights logo on. like to get out of this rain. Yeah, 18 rights at EHAM. That's what I'm going for. That's what I've been given. Oh, this rain is awful. I hate that. This is the one thing I do dislike, this rain effect. You know, hyper. As if you're going through light speed. I do not like that, I'll be honest. We'll soon be at top of descent and we'll get out of this. Exactly, String Bean. Competition is good as far as I'm concerned. Alright, here we go, we're descending. Good rate. Speed's coming down and we are descending. I just want to get out of this rain. What's the weather like at There's 130 at 11 knots, a few clouds at 18, broken at 3, light showers of rain. Yeah, okay. Oh, but there we are, we're straight out of it. Brilliant. Lumpy. We've got a 15 knot crosswind at the moment. Well, that's okay. Nice rate of descent. We're on profile. There. We're on descent. And we're just about in the speed gate, but that's okay. As we well know, the 737 is a slippy beast. Saying drag is required, so we'll have a bit of drag. See if we can slow down a bit. Slowing us down a little bit. Still on profile. We're on the descent profile anyway. That's the main thing, I think. Q&H is... God. Q&H is 993. I'm going to be 2,000 feet. About here. That's good. I'll tell you what, we'll go slow it down a bit. We'll go flight level 100. There. Oh yeah. accelerated descent down a little bit so that it keeps our speed a bit more manageable. Oh, here we go, more rain. I hate the rain. No, I wasn't delivering for Amazon. I was delivering for Hermes, or now Every, as it's called. Yeah, I stopped this time. Well, I was going to say this time last year, but I stopped before Christmas last year, so I haven't been doing that for over a year. What I am doing now is I'm doing television and film supporting artist work, in brackets, extra. So I do that. I've been on TV and I've been in a couple of films. I'm shooting on a film next week, which is set in the early 1990s in New York. Can't tell you the title of it because we're on NDAs as always. But yeah, so I do that now. Couple of days, a few times a month. Helps supplement the pension. It's good money. It's a good laugh. I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. Well, nobody's going to give me those thumbs up. I think you're all terrible. All I'm looking for is a couple of thumbs up, guys. We've got a few people watching. Just hit the thumbs up. Give me a like. Give me a share, please. I do really appreciate all of you. Even Twonk, although he's no longer with us. I do appreciate everybody dropping in and watching. It's nice. I'm not a huge channel, but I do my thing. I've been around a long time as well. I outlived what's his name, Frugal, and Bellens, although Bellens tragically passed away through ill health, which was very, very sad. So I'm still around. One of the oldest, probably one of the oldest, literally, and one of the oldest, longest serving streamers. Bit of a harsh joke. What, Mike? I wasn't joking. Bellens did pass away. It was very tragic.
Thousand to go.
There you go, string bean. Literally, I just had to. I've had a request, what we call an availability request for something, but I'm not available because I'm filming something else. I'm sorry if I offended you in some way. I'm awfully sorry, but yeah, I don't believe I made a joke. Okay, top of descent, flight level, which is what was required. Yeah, Matt was brilliant. He really was. He gave me some advice because I knew him personally, and I mean, this was right. I was going to say it was right in the beginning. I'd been on YouTube a couple of years by this time, and he said, he said if you want to make it on YouTube, you've got to be on YouTube at least every day for 2 hours a day. And you know, that's a heck of a commitment, you know, and especially when, you know, like you've got family and a wife and dog and God knows what else, you know, that is a heck of a commitment. And I certainly couldn't commit to, you know, every day, 2 hours a day, every day at that time. And I still can't, even though, you know, I'm retired. But, yeah. And I tell you something though, I tell you what, you know, since YouTube have gone mad with shorts, you know, they like people to do shorts, and YouTube says that shorts drive people to your channel. Shorts are easy. It takes 30 seconds to do one, as long as it's relevant to your channel, or maybe it doesn't have to be relevant. But anyway, shorts really work. Shorts do work. It's really strange. HD Sim, hi there, nice to see you. So you've been a subscriber for a long time. Thank you. I do appreciate every one of my subscribers. As I say, I'm not a huge, massive channel. It does, you know, and I've never been in it to make money. Now all of my videos, my live streams are demonetized, so hopefully you don't get adverts all the way through. And the reason why I demonetized is because of literally that. YouTube is actually killing creator content at the moment. The only way you make money is if you like get 1 million hits a day on something, and even then it's not a lot of money. So for someone like me, or for people like Q8 Pilot or any of the other streamers, nobody's making any money. And so I decided to demonetize so that there would be no adverts on my long form videos. Hopefully there's no videos on the stream. I don't know. There shouldn't be. Yeah, String Bean, in the early days YouTube was fantastic. It was great. It was great fun. I'm not bothered about the competition between creators. I'm not bothered about that at all. I just do my thing, kind of thing. If I want to stream, I'll stream. If my wife's gone shopping, I'll stream. If she's home, I prefer not to stream because I don't like to disturb her, even though I'm in my study and I can close my door, and she says she doesn't mind. I still don't. And it's, I tell you, it's the same with TikTok. When TikTok first kind of exploded during the pandemic, TikTok was fun. It was great fun to watch. There were lots of people on there who were having fun. Now you've just got lots of people on there making money or trying to make money. And some of the people who were on TikTok for fun, good luck to them. You know, people like Clara Bassett, I want to say, Barnett, I can't remember now. She's hilariously funny. She's done well, and you know, as a result of that, her acting career and her comedy career has taken off. Well done. People like Sam Ryder. Okay, great. You know, fabulous success. I had, you know, great. But in the main, you've just got a lot of the fun elements has gone. You know, and the same with YouTube. Cal the Dragon, I don't know who Cal the Dragon is, Mike. There's Captain Canada, Q8 Pilot. They're the ones that I watch the most. Q8 Pilot more than anybody. Captain Canada, I used to enjoy watching him. He built his channel on X-Plane, and did build his channel on X-Plane, and then he jumped over to MSFS. I think because he was paid a lot of money. I don't know. I shouldn't really say something like that, but he did. And good luck to him. Good luck to him is what I say. Right. QNH 993. Just need to check that.
1,000 to go.
Yeah, QNH 993. 1,000 feet. I need to start setting things up here a little bit, I think. Flat 1. I need
2,500.
I really thought that this rain would be gone by now. Let's get landing lights on. I am not liking this at all. This is going to be a pretty scary landing. My understanding was that it was clear. My approach is good anyway. I sorted that out, built that well, didn't I? What do you reckon, guys? You reckon I'm going to bring this one down? Rain is killing the frame rates, but we'll persevere. I think that's a cope. I think, what? You've lost me there, I don't know what that means. Short seems to be the thing nowadays, another thing that started on TikTok, yeah. Hello, Yukari. This rain is absolutely horrendous. Single channel approach. Got the gear down. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll bring it down on the runway. 6 miles to go. Gee, I cannot see the runway. Be a go around, couldn't it? Oh, what? It's that light rain. Let's check again. Light showers of rain. Few clouds at. Looking at 600 feet. Oh, bloody hell. This is not light showers of rain, this is what we had here in the UK. Wish me luck. At least I've got a long runway. But we're still on the centre line, we're on the glide slope. What's this? What's this? What's this? I can see something. 5 miles to run, so I am not disengaging. the grey is getting a bit of lighter grey. It's almost, I'm almost feeling like Han Solo when all he could see was grey. Yeah. The weather that's doing it, Mike. See, if I clear the weather up. Oh, look at that. That's terrible, isn't it? So if I clear, was it just to do that? So that it was going to take a while to sort itself out. Shocking, isn't it? That is absolutely shocking. I've never had this bad frame rates before. Oh my, this is bad, and I don't think it's anything to do with. I think it's more to do with the scenery.
1,000.
I really think it's to do with the scenery, Mike, more than anything, because I've never had this before, even in those weather conditions. Anything like that. I mean, yeah, Amsterdam is heavy, but this is ridiculous. It doesn't matter what my settings are. My settings are, let's see. You know, I mean, that's nothing really. That is nothing. It's just shocking. It's Amsterdam. It's well known for it. Settings. This is Amsterdam. I gotta get rid of it. It's absolutely shocking. All I can do is apologise, guys, because I never get this. This is Amsterdam. Like I say, all I can do is apologise for that. That is shocking. absolutely shocking. So much so that I'm not even going to taxi in. Oh, no, it's actually, it is a problem. It is a problem because, you know, I've set up the stream in good faith for you guys, and look at that. It is Amsterdam that's causing this and nothing else. I'd be better off putting in the gateway one rather than Aerosoft. Yeah, I know the taxi takes forever, so I'm not going to taxi all the way in because I'm really disappointed in that. Oh well, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. It happens. It surely does. But it shouldn't. That's the thing, you know. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's... I'm not even scrolling around correctly. Oh well, there we go. I'll probably do a flight in the next couple of days, and I will make sure that I get into an airport that's not going to kill us, regardless of what the settings are. Alright everybody, for those of you who stuck around, hope you enjoyed it anyway. No, I'm not going to turn my settings down because this is the only airport that this happens in, and I'm really annoyed about it. But there, you know, it is what it is, as they say. Alright, I'll see you all soon. You take care, and have a nice day.